My name is Erin Jarvis, and this is my submission for PFTR1121, the Personal Vision Board. So here's my vision board. I have a little bit of everything on here. A couple of my SMART goals just up at the top corner here. My professional SMART goal would be graduating from this program with honors. Just by staying on top of things, knowing what's expected of me from each class and each assignment is one way I try to do my best, put my best foot forward. Being able to work on it at work is very important, and I have 100% support from my boss and my coworkers, and it is realistic and attainable because I can do this at work and I can do this at home, and I'm hoping to graduate in 2020, fall 2020 to be specific. And then a personal SMART goal would be saving an extra $400 a month. I just would like to budget, make sure that I can put this $400 away without missing it or leaving myself short at the end of the month. I've set up my bank account so it automatically takes it out of my paycheck, so I don't even have to think about it. I don't have to physically go in there and transfer it, and it is an ongoing thing for me. I would just like to make my nest egg just a little more comfortable. So that is definitely one of my goals. Personal passions would be staying active. So I play on quite a bit of rec teams, volleyball, slow pitch. Not only do I stay physically active in the gym or with my job, I like to do this as an extracurricular thing, kind of something that kind of nice release, something I can do on my own. Another passion of mine would be travel. My boyfriend and I travel quite a bit, and we hope to continue to do that in the future. One trip specifically would be Salzburg, Milan, and Croatia. My boyfriend used to play hockey in Salzburg, so we'd like to get back, and I have family in Milan, so that's something that we are shooting for and definitely working towards. Professional passions would be coaching and working with school-age children. So not only do I get that luxury in my job to work with all ages, but I do get to work with teams and school-age children, specifically high school. So that is something that I'm very passionate about, and I'm very lucky to be able to do that in my career. Professional development would be sports nutrition, and then specifically athletic performance. So I do work with teams, I do work with school-age children, and I would like to just develop my knowledge on specific athletic performance as well as the sports nutrition side. I understand I'm not a nutritionist, but just to have that knowledge is something I would like to have in my professional life. Some quotes here. I have two. I have one from Dr. Seuss. Today you are you. This is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. Sometimes I have to remind myself of that. We all get caught comparing ourselves to other, and it's easy to get down on ourselves if we feel like we don't match up. But you really have to focus on that you are you, and you're the only one that can be you, and so to keep doing what you're doing, and as long as you can look in the mirror and feel good about yourself, then that's really what you shoot for at the end of the day. And then my second quote right here would be, if you want something you've never had, you must be willing to do something you've never done. That is said by Thomas Jefferson, and it's simple. It's as simple as that. If there is a goal in mind and you've never been able to achieve it, then it only makes sense that you have to do something different or do something that you've never done before to go for that goal. And sometimes the most simple reminders are the ones that kind of kick you in the butt. And so I really do like this quote by Thomas Jefferson. And then finally, some personal values that I hold dear would be my family. So I have a couple of pictures that reflect my family here. My niece, Chloe, who is the love of my life, and then my family, who's just there for me through everything, and I wouldn't be here without them. And then be kind. This is one that I may struggle with sometimes, especially working with people. It's not always easy when they're not necessarily being kind to you, or everyone has those days where they just can't be around people or have just had enough. And if I can just remember and focus on being kind, then I can feel good about any interactions I've had, regardless of how they may have reacted towards me. So being kind is really important to me and something that I try to tell myself to do every day. So this is my vision board, just a little quick rundown of it. And yeah, I'm glad we did this assignment because it's going to make me really reflect on what I've got planned for myself in the future. Thank you.